What's up, collectors? This is Ivan at Watch the Breaks. I've got so much mail to open, it's ridiculous. I'm so far behind. For those of you watching either live or after the fact on YouTube or Facebook, I'm talking to you. For those of you watching live right now on Periscope, so Facebook people, when I look down here, I'm talking to Periscope. Periscope and Twitter, when I talk up here, I'm talking to Facebook and YouTube and after the fact people. I don't even know where to start today. We've got so much stuff. I've got a mail day from Mark Anderson, who's a collector at MarkAnd4503. I've got a mail day from Rick Kosian. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. The Kosh, what's going on here? The Kosh 66 on Twitter. I've got a mail day from Scott Berger, S Berger Boston. I've got a mail day from All Sweaty from Jay. I've got, what else do I have? Oh, I have an incredible thing from Jonathan Hoover that I'm going to open here. I'll make sure I shout out his name. I have an eBay mail day sprinkled in here. Oh, and Tommy. Tommy sent me something that I think is the first one from all of these. So I don't even know where to start. So I'm going to start with this though, because it's in a plain white envelope and I've been dying to open this. So this is again from Mark Anderson at MarkAnd4503. He's up in Seattle, Washington. Hey, Rick just joined live, one of our live friends. Hey, Rick. We're going to be getting your mail day open here. Thanks so much for thinking of me with that. So for those of you who don't know, I am a Cubs collector. I also like the Bears, the Bulls. I like oddities, as most of us do. I like 90s stuff, but I also like the LA Rams, the LA Kings, and LAFC Soccer Club. So let's see. So, oh, this is funny. So Mark was consigning a bunch of stuff, and he shared some of it with me, and he was like, hey, I got a whole bunch of these. And I said, are you trolling me, bro? This is a Nolan Arenado rookie card from Topps Update. Now, the reason I would think he's trolling me is because I am a huge Chris Bryant fan, Chris Bryant of the Chicago Cubs, and Nolan Arenado fans constantly say, Nolan's a better third baseman. He's the best third baseman. How does it feel to have a better third baseman on another team? He's the same age, he's younger, he's older, he's the same age, all that crap. Talking about Nolan Arenado like he's some sort of Chris Bryant. So, but I think that Mark actually just sent this out of the kindness of his heart because he had a bunch of extras and he was consigning some stuff, and I shared a few of his links on my YouTube or on my Twitter channel. So thank you, Mark. I really appreciate that. It's fun, and this is pristine looking. It looks well centered and it is crisp, straight out of a pack. I'm sure it was pack fresh put in a top loader. So that's pretty cool. So give Mark a follow at MarkAnd4503. And thank you, Mark, for thinking of me. That's pretty cool. Hey, M. Ferg just joined. Hello, M. Ferg. We got 6 people watching on Periscope, on the Twitter, so on and so forth. So here's an eBay mail day that I wanted to open. Now, I don't think that this came directly from Gary Vaynerchuk himself, Gary V, the entrepreneur, the man who's going to own the New York Jets someday, who's also a trading card enthusiast. But it was one of the links that he shared during a sale. I believe somebody told me it was like his brother-in-law, but I got it because you will see why. So it's actually not sports cards, and I may have overpaid for it, but that's okay because it was a small overpay if so. This is wrapped in a Target bag, but that's fine because this isn't like sports cards where it's something that can be damaged or have its value ruined. This is something for the kids because my kids, I mentioned what I collect. Well, my kids absolutely love Thomas the Train. Oh, hey, this is cool. So this train thing, the conductor can move out and push the thing down. Oh, look. No trains, conductor. Or I don't know if they call the switch guy a conductor too. But yeah, so this is a set of train tracks. Got a little stop sign for, as Archer likes to say, ta, ta, ta. He loves Thomas. Conductor shed, that's what it is. So yeah, so it is a conductor. So there's some train tracks in here. That's gonna be a lot of fun for the kids in just a few more months when they are old enough to not play. I like to joke right now I like to joke right now that they play Godzilla whenever we get the train tracks out and put them together. But we will probably, no offense Gary V, but we're going to disinfect those just because who knows what child played with them before and what germs may be on them. So that's kind of a fun eBay oddity. So I mentioned that I like oddities, including those on the sheet. Hey, so I saw that Rick was watching, so let's, without further ado, let's get to Rick's package. So this is from Rick, the Kosh 66, Kosh. So follow Rick. He's a great collector, a great guy. We're actually Facebook friends. That's how good of a guy he is. And he came across some Cubs, he said. So let's see what Cubs we have in store here. Okay, so this is fun. Starting off right here from Topps Chrome, this year, 2018 Topps Chrome, and I apologize that the lighting isn't perfect in here. I lost my key light. I've got my side light, and of course well, maybe that'll help just a little bit. It still just makes it all washed out over there. Either way, so this is Cubs rookie of Jin-Ho Sang, and it's a purple from Topps Chrome. Maybe we can catch the light a little better if we do that. Purple Jin-Ho Sang, Topps Chrome. That is numbered to 299. And that is my first purple from this year's Topps Chrome. So thank you. So he pulled that and he said, hey, what do you think about this? And I said, that's incredible. Thanks for thinking of me. But he didn't stop there. He kept the love coming from Topps Chrome with Jose Quintana, who is he's a little newer on the club, so it took a little time to warm up to him. But man, I really do love this guy. He bought into the Cubs atmosphere. I don't know if you've watched this team. Even last year when they were losing, they play with joy. It makes me so much. It makes me so happy to watch this Cubs team play. Since Joe Madden became the coach and they brought up Bryant and added Rizzo, absolutely love this Cubs team. Just the joy they play with, and then the small, the lesser guys, David Bodie, Albert Almora Jr. They never give up. Wilson Contreras, did you see him just last night? He threw out a guy to end the game. For some reason, Paul Goldschmidt decided to run down 5-1 from first to second, threw him out, third out, ninth inning. Beautiful. Well, Rick knows the way to my heart. Ended it with the Topps Chrome Chris Bryant. Look at that. That's a beautiful card right there. Chris Bryant, since coming back, he has been on fire. Since coming back from his injury and his rest, we're going into the postseason strong. Go Cubs, go. Hashtag everybody in. I love that. Thanks, Rick. Thanks for thinking of me, buddy. Let me know what I can send your way. I'm just starting to get my head about me from having kids almost 2 years ago and putting together, thinking about mailing out some stuff to some people. So it's been way behind. So Rick, really appreciate that. Love all three of those cards. They're going into the PC stack right here, staying in the collection for life. And that's fun. That's one of the things I love about cards is how happy can just some base Cubs cards make somebody. I was going through some old cards yesterday. A friend of mine gave me a box that looked like it was a mail order thing. It actually had a skew, and it says 426 baseball cards from 4 decades. In fact, I'm gonna go grab that. Even though I took out the best hits, none of which was more than like a $1 card, but it's just, how much fun is this? Let's go through this a little bit. So here's just a smattering of it. So you've got an Allen Iverson from Collector's Choice. Another Allen Iverson rookie from Collector's Choice. This is actually a little misleading because this is one pack that I snuck in there. So it's a little full of a box. But this is just the joy of cards. It's like I'm going through, okay, so there's Jeff Russell, Upper Deck, Chris Sabo for the Reds, Brian Anderson, Bill Schreier, Greg Walker, Jesse Orosco, some of these guys. But then you come through and there's like, just out of the blue, a Derek Jeter from Classic Best. Now this is a really beat up Derek Jeter. So since these PSA 9 go for like $7, it's not necessarily anything, but how much fun is that to now have that card in my collection? Or to realize, man, I forgot that in 1993, Leaf Studio totally stepped it up with their design. See that Rock Raines, Tim Raines from 1993 Leaf? Or a Sports Flick Sean Green. Like, it's just fun. it's bringing back fun memories. It's a nice break sometimes from what can be a stressful life, what can be a crappy life, a good life. Either way, it's a nice break to be able to go through these things. So something as simple as a little Cubs mail day from Topps Chrome made my day. Thanks a lot, Rick. I really appreciate that. I'm sorry it took so long to get that opened. And on that note of how long it took to get things opened, we are going with this fat one from Tommy. I'm gonna make sure I get Tommy's Philly Out Loud, at Philly Out Loud is Tommy on Instagram, or on Twitter. So I'm gonna go ahead and give him a shout out, and he sent me some cool stuff as well. Never asked for anything in return. Great guy. Fun for the hobby. So let's see. Oh my gosh. So we have a fat stack here. This is gonna take some wading through. This is incredible. So guys, I was feeling a little down today. Had a bit of a long day yesterday. Slept in today, was feeling a little down. And thankfully actually had time in my schedule to open up all this incredible mail. And man, I don't even know what's in here, but just looking at this, it's like, that kindness is unreal, man. Thank you so much, Tommy. Just for taking the time to do that and to think about me in that way. It's one of my goals. I know that, again, I feel a little bad because I have been lax on getting stuff out to you guys. You know, I want to send a care package to every single person out there. Right now I'm in a building phase. I'm building my business. I'm trying to build my family. And the goal is, man, I want to get to the point where I'm sending stuff out like this on a weekly basis to you guys, to other collectors. So don't think it goes unnoticed. I really appreciate it, and I appreciate your patience with me as I'm at this entrepreneur stage in life. 34, rebuilding for the third time almost, it seems, but I'm confident that you keep doing it often enough, you keep hustling often enough, you keep working hard enough, and you do it with integrity. That's the big thing. That things will happen. It's just a numbers game. It's a matter of numbers, and it will happen. So I just say that to say I can't even begin to express how grateful I am just for the fun, the opportunities in the community. And it is one of my goals beyond just Go GTS Live, the show that we host every Thursday night, where we do give away a lot of stuff. I can't take full credit for that, but it also takes up enough of my time that it keeps me from doing maybe other things with some manufacturers or companies. But I want to get back to the point where I'm able to do this on my own, just like this, because this is, I mean, look at this. Look at this. And he starts it off with a bang. First off, really well packed. Did a little tissue paper in there, perfectly packed to keep it from jostling around. So this is a guy who just a few months ago would have absolutely burned me to get this card, similar to that Nolan Arenado that Mark sent. Even stronger though, because this is the Cub killer himself, Daniel Murphy. Except if you follow Major League Baseball closely, you know that just a few weeks ago, the Cubs picked him up at the trade deadline. The Cubs picked him up. So that's pretty funny. And I'm excited. Now I'm excited to add him to my collection because he's been a good piece of the puzzle, I think, for the Cubs. So this is a fat stack. I hope y'all are patient. I know we're already 13 minutes into the broadcast, but this is a fat stack. Somebody do me a favor and screenshot that and share it and tag Philly Out Loud, because I'm sure that he's out working hard today. You know, share it, retweet it on Twitter if you're watching live. So this is a fat stack, so bear with me. I don't know if we should reveal it to you guys first or do it to me. Oh, it's so much fun. So immediately underneath that, a gold parallel from Topps Fire of Addison Russell. Addison Russell for the Cubs. Man, this is all the Cubs. Topps Archives. Topps Archives. Chris Bryant. That's a beautiful card right there. This is from 2017. Absolutely love that, even though I just dropped it, as Ivan does. Donruss Optic blue parallel of Yu Darvish. He may be out for the season, but I still respect the effort and the fun he brought to the Cubs, and that is numbered to 149. Look at that, Tommy including the hits. Cubs great Ferguson Jenkins. Cubs great Ryan Sandberg. Here's a pretty exciting one. 2018 from Heritage Rookie Stars with Dylan Maples, Taylor Davis, and Jen Ho Sang. Anthony Rizzo miniature sticker from Heritage. That's a really unique piece. Oh, I love this one. This is from Topps Chrome, and it's the 35th anniversary inserts from 1983 design, Chris Bryant. We've already been going slow. I hate to slow things down anymore, except for the fact that we are enjoying cards. That's getting an immediate sleeve and top loader, if I can even find my sleeves. You guys ever do this? There they are. They were blending in between the team bags and the graded bags. That's an incredible card. Again, nothing insane. It's not like he just sent me a $500 card or anything, but man, for a Chris Bryant collector, that's perfect. Because I didn't hit any of these. I opened 5 jumbo packs and didn't hit any of those because the inserts, they're not prevalent inserts. Chris Bryant Topps Now. Chris Bryant reproduction art from Topps Gypsy Queen. I believe 2017 Gypsy Queen. Another one that I didn't have, so that's going on the side to get a top loader. Ooh, a sepia parallel Ian Happ from this year's Stadium Club. Sepia parallel, where you see the Stadium Club logo gets some orange love, some orange and black. The base non-chrome but all-star insert of Addison Russell with the 35th anniversary. Chicago Cubs team card. Chris Bryant from Diamond Kings baseball. Beautiful art card there. Another beautiful art card from Diamond Kings. This one is an Aurora insert. Look at that, a little ode to the Aurora Borealis from Diamond Kings. And then a Diamond Kings framed insert. Mike just tuned in and he asked, it has been a while since I mentioned, this is a mail day from Tommy at Philly Out Loud. Good friend on Twitter, got to meet him at the National a couple years ago. Now he is trolling a little bit. Snuck right in the middle of here is a Bowman's Best Jose Canseco in a Red Sox outfit. The reason that that's trolling is because I have a good frenemy on Twitter at the Wax Heaven, Mario Alejandro, who is a huge Jose Canseco fan. And so I feel like that's a little bit of a trolling for that, but that's pretty funny. Nice one there. Nice one there, Tommy. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go back to back. So 2 cards I don't have that are beautiful. One is a Wilson Contreras Bowman's Best rookie card. Look at that shiny, shiny refractoriness. And then out of Topps Chrome from last year, these are both going to the top loader pile. I don't know exactly what this type of chrome refractor is with the sparkles, but an Albert Almora rookie card with the sparkle. It might actually be a diffractor effect. It doesn't say refractor on the back, but that's actually from, I believe, Chrome High, or from Chrome Update, which are hard to get because it's card number HMT32. So that's a really cool, again, these are the cards that you don't necessarily go hunt for because they're out of the normal. You know, it's a parallel, it's a rookie card from Topps Chrome that's not a huge sought after one like a Chris Bryant Topps Chrome or a Mookie Betts Topps Chrome, but a lot of fun then to get one. Same story goes right here. 2 more cards back to back that same story applies for. The first one is from Topps Chrome, Chris Bryant, card number 1, Refractor, and it's actually on the X-Fractor. So I believe those are slightly more rare than just the regular Topps Chrome refractors. Beautiful, beautiful card. And then similarly from Panini Prism, Blake Bortles on a refractory background. Another PC card there for the collection. That's really cool, man. All right, Kyle Schwarber, Chris Bryant, Topps Gold Label, Anthony Rizzo. This is from 2017 or 2016. I'm gonna have to go revisit that set because I've been going through some older cards and found some Gold Label back when they were like numbered to $9.99 when they first came out with the set. Oh, here we have another hit. John Lester, Topps Chrome from 2015. Purple parallel, numbered to 250. Numbered to 250. That's incredible, especially because he doesn't have quite as many cards in a Cubs uniform. You know, I just feel like pitchers in general don't get as many cards. I don't know if they've skipped him in any sets. But I don't have a whole lot of him, so that's cool. Anthony Rizzo Decal Edge from Heritage. Then and Now comparing Fergie Jenkins and Max Scherzer. This is from, I believe, Archives on the 1991 background. Kyle Schwarber and Addison Russell. Bowman Platinum Presents, Chris Bryant. These are like all the inserts that I don't have. Superstar Sensations from this year's Topps, Chris Bryant. Here's a four of the Chris Bryant highlights insert set, which I still have not collected all of either. I don't even know where I'm at on that collection because right now all my Cubs are very disorganized, but that's really awesome. Still need to build out that whole set. From Stadium Club Chrome, or a Stadium Club Chrome insert of that Ian Happ. Sounds like somebody's starting a rainbow because I got the sepia and now I got the chrome insert. All in one package from Tommy G, Philly Out Loud. Topps Gallery, Chris Bryant. Beautiful card. Make sure I get that chrome in the... Topps Gallery Heritage, Chris Bryant. So that's an insert. You know, the children downstairs playing with the nanny. Oh, and again, here's another immediate top loader. Why is that? Because it was an immediate top loader the first time around. A double of the 1983 throwback anniversary Topps Chrome, Chris Bryant. Man, absolutely incredible Cubs mail day from Philly Out Loud. Like, this is like purposeful. I feel like unless Tommy is secretly opening as much product where he should really be a professional breaker, and he's just not telling us this, I don't know how you get this much without keeping an eye out. So thank you so much, Tommy. Oh, but wait, there's more. He also sent a little top loader package. So there's some top loader cards in here. You can already see the first one is an autograph of a guy that I've been collecting from the Dodgers, Matt Beatty. Base Bowman paper first autograph. Now he went on the disabled list this year, but I still believe in him. And then a gallery private issue. Oh, this is cool. So again, another one of those cards that you may not actively hunt out because you just don't realize it's out there. Gallery private issue, Chris Bryant, numbered to 250. Wow, man. I can't say thank you enough. That was really, really incredible. Thank you so much, Tommy. I appreciate that. You know that I've got some Phillies earmarked for you, and hopefully I'll get around to sending out a package before the end of the year at this point. But I'll definitely keep an eye out. Things like this, they really just floor me, because Tommy actually, I forget what it was, but he bought a card from me a few weeks ago, probably more than a few weeks ago now, because it was a few weeks before he sent this. And it's been sitting on my shelf for way too long because I haven't been able to take some time to set this up. I mean, and when I say that, it's been 25 minutes of filming already, so you do understand that these mail days take a little time. So thank you for your patience. But most importantly, Tommy, thank you, man. I really hope that we get to connect in Atlantic City in 2 years, a year and a half at this point, almost. No, it's still closer to 2 years. But I really hope we get to connect and then I can return the favor, man. That is so cool. It's going to take me a second to collect all of this stuff and organize it. The wife's going to be like, why are there more cards? So these all need top loaders. This right here I can seal up and keep like that. Move this, move that. So actually I know what I need to open next, specifically because it's going to help me with something that's up here. This is unreal. I feel like my Cubs collection quadrupled today. I feel like that's not entirely true because I've just been so blessed throughout the years that my Cubs collection is gigantic. I should maybe try to give 1 Million Cubs Project a run for their money. Some funny input real quick. Steven Judd on Twitter at Cardboard Life are asking if I'm holding someone hostage behind that sheet. He may be hearing my children screaming in the background. Topher at Crack and Wax chiming in with, you're doing green screen wrong. Oh yeah, that's true. The problem is that these apps don't let you do green screen in app, so it's like, might as well just do the white backdrop. It does look like a sheet though, even though it is actually an official muslin backdrop. Probably because it's been folded up for 14 months. And Twitter's also informing me that it's National Cheeseburger Day. This part will probably be edited out of the YouTube video just for space and time. But fun, exciting news. So I'm going to open from Jonathan Hoover, and let me get Jonathan Hoover's exact Twitter here. So it's Jonathan E. Hoover with no H at the beginning of Jonathan. Jonathan. Jonathan E. Hoover. So he saw something that I posted a while back, which is this incredible Chicago Cubs vintage pennant, mini pennant, which came from Hall of Fame baseball cards in Arcadia, California. I went to visit him and he said, hey, I just had this interesting collection come in. Go ahead and take the Chicago Cubs mini pennant with you. We also did a box break of Panini Chronicles that he did in shop. He let me take the Cubs. He had another customer in there who took the Angels and he took the Dodgers, and then he gave away spots as well. So very cool to see a hobby shop owner open up their own product in order to promote and market. He has an incredible YouTube presence as well as Instagram presence and a decent Facebook or Twitter presence as well. So make sure you follow Hall of Fame baseball cards, Eric Norton up there, family-owned shop for over 30 years. Really great time. But they sent me this and I was complaining, well, there's no top, like how do you put this in? And people were like, oh, put it in like a 8x10 Ultra Pro, you know, big square thing. And I'm like, no, I want something that looks nice and fits it. Well, I think we are in for a surprise here. And I love the packaging as well, the combining of the two standard packages to make a good large size package. It's a trick that I've learned from reading some online materials on packaging. How do you ship shoes? That's a big one. So, incredible guy. First off, has a note on here. Ivan, I apologize for the delay in mailing this to you. Well, Jonathan, you knew it was going to be a week or two before I could open it. And in fact, I didn't even realize that it arrived until yesterday because my sister/nanny, when she got it, she didn't know what was inside of it. She wanted it protected, safe from the kids, so she put it in this place. And she's like, oh, he'll know it's there. I have no clue it's there. And so I just discovered it yesterday. He said, if for some reason you don't like it or if it does not fit, please let me know and I will make another case. Hashtag everybody in, which is the Cubs hashtag this year. Very, very cool thing. So what does that mean? What is all that? Oh, look at this. So what Chris did, and we'll see here on camera if it fits. So Chris asked me for the dimensions and he said, okay, I'm gonna do some surgery for you. And he took a full-size pennant holder and he shaved it down to fit my pennant. So, let's see how it works. So it seems a little big, but here's the thing. On an item like this, especially because the shape, see the angle is different from a traditional pennant because of the fact that it's a mini pennant, which is why I still argue Upper Deck, which is why I still argue, Ultra Pro, you need to make a mini pennant holder. But then the question also is, how do you get all the mini pennant teams on the same, or makers on the same wavelength? So the angle is off just a little bit, but that's not Chris's fault by any means. Absolutely incredible. And look at how it lines up pretty much perfectly with those extra little flags that are on this. This is incredible. We talk about the kindness of the collector community. This guy stopped his day, went to his workshop or his workbench, and made this for me out of a full-size pennant holder. So we now have this to proudly display. Sadly, the way my office is set up, you notice there is a sheet behind me, so we can't really display it there, but hopefully I'll be able to put it on the wall and represent the Cubs there. Be reminded of the kindness of both Hall of Fame baseball cards and Jonathan E. Hoover. So Jonathan, thank you. It arrived safely. Perfect fit considering what's available to us on the market. Really, really cool. And it was cool of all of the collectors that chimed in response to that original post with ideas. So Nike Head 07 just agreed. That pennant holder is pretty cool. Good stuff. So again, one of the things with this, none of these guys do this for notoriety. They really just do it out of kindness. Sometimes when I tell people, hey, I'm waiting to do a Mailday video, they're like, no, just open it. Don't worry about it. But I like saying this because if you're watching this, it's probably because you're part of the community. So go follow these guys because they're great members of the community. Just this type of sharing shows what great members of the community they are. Also, I want to give a quick shout out to Baseball Card Genius. Baseball Card Genius. Follow him on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. This is a new guy, Ryan. I'm not sure his personal handle, but I just noticed him today for some reason. And he's done a couple of videos. Really cool guy, really well-produced videos. I mean, if people are doing things better than me, I'm gonna shout him out. He's doing better videos than me, better content than me. So let's give him a following. Let's get his videos. The last video I saw only had 22 viewers. He bought a $20 collection, and then he goes through it. Lots and lots of fun, and again, really well produced. He has graphics and pop-ups and things like that. So we constantly say we want better things in the hobby. Well, let's support the better things. So everybody give Baseball Card Genius a follow, as well as all these incredible collectors that have been sending me these fun things and making my Tuesday much better after I had a bit of a crisis of consciousness last night at 3 a.m. Retweet for crisis of consciousness. All right, we're stepping out of the collector friend Mailday, and we are stepping into the international Mailday. This is a high-end eBay Mailday. This is one of those things where I did a little prospecting. I got a little deep, took advantage of some eBay buck offers as well as eBay bucks in the bank. Combined those two to save some money on something. Made an offer I wasn't sure if it would be accepted, and it was. And I'm high on this guy, which probably means you should sell, because you know my history with these guys. But I went all in. Hopefully. And I'm doing this on camera just to make sure that we got the card that we were expecting. Oh yeah, here we did. Lonzo Ball. Panini National Treasures. Oh, and this is kind of cool. I didn't realize this from the video, or from the listing. It actually came from Platinum Card Breaks. Dub Mentality, you joined at just the right time. Lonzo Ball, numbered to 49, horizontal rookie patch auto from National Treasures. Check that out. So he's got LeBron joining him. The reports this summer have been pretty incredible that he's been working on a shot. It's been getting improved. Teamwork, wins, China. This card is where it's at, especially for the price I got it for and the fact I was able to use some discounts. One of those discounts, which I have been talking about constantly, and I love you collectors, but you're crazy. I'm gonna go on a rant right now. Shopkick. It's so simple, it's stupid. And I have shared the link constantly, and I've even got a few of you that I really love, friends that I really love, that have shared or that have joined and signed up and then not used the app once in the first 7 days. So both of us have lost the bonus points that you get for that. Shopkick, it's the simple app. In fact, on YouTube, I'm gonna put a link below this to Shopkick to where you can download it. If you download it using my link, we each get bonus points that are actually equal to a free like $1.25. Now that's not a whole lot, but it adds up. If you're shopping on eBay using the eBay app to get things like your eBay Bucks promos when they do those, well, guess what? If you open Shopkick first, and then you click on eBay in Shopkick, you get like an extra bonus points back on your purchases. It works on car. It doesn't matter what it works on. It works on every single thing. Nike had just asked over here. It works on everything because essentially what they're doing is they're making affiliate link dollars on whatever you purchase. So if they're making 4 to 5%, they're willing to give you 2 to 3%. And then they run specials sometimes. So like I got $10. So last time I made a purchase, they were running 10 kicks for $1 spent on eBay through the app. But you have to open the Shopkick app and then open eBay. The way that works is 2,250 kicks equals a $10 eBay gift card. So if I spent $100 on an eBay item through the app, at the time I would get 1,000 kicks, which is almost $4. It's actually between 4 and 5. So that was a promo where it was essentially 4.5% that I was getting back on my item. It doesn't cut into at all your eBay bucks because they're tracked completely separately. So it's absurd and silly. And again, and that's not even, so it started off originally as you get points for walking into stores, scanning items and buying them physically in stores. So if you shop at Target at all, every time you walk into Target, it's like getting a free dime. Now that's not a lot, but if you do more of the stuff, if you have things on your shopping list that are on their checklist, you get a free buck at the end of the day when you add up all the kicks. Free $1 every time you walk into Target, CVS, Walmart, online at Kohl's. I just had to buy a couple new dress shirts. They're actually back here I wish that I'd thought of it. A couple new dress shirts, and I got the equivalent of 2.5% back at Kohl's, and that's in addition to my Kohl's rewards. This is a rant because all day long I see collectors complaining about costs, complaining about money. I told you I'm an entrepreneur. I'm building something. My job is helping people not only save money, but make money. And I would be remiss if I wasn't sharing ideas to you to how to save money. Why would you purchase something and just leave 2% dollars back on the table? If it's a credit card, I can get it. If it's a credit card, absolutely, because there's a mix between how much risk do I want to take on that I'm not going to pay the credit card bill in time. Yeah, there is no obligation with Shopkick. You just download the app and use it when you go shopping for free. Free points. And again, if you sign up through the link that I'm going to share after this video, and I'll share it on Twitter as well. I've shared it so many times. I've had 4 or 5 people sign up and then not use the app in the first week. That's the one caveat. You have to use the app in store, I believe, the first week. So if you're planning on going to Target, download the link through the link on your phone. It's a no-brainer to me. And people think I'm harping on it or that I'm making some giant money. Like I've said, I only had 5 of you out of the 7,000 followers and 400 subscribers here, 500 on YouTube, 500 on Facebook. Only 5 of you have even signed up for it, and those 5 guys that I love, not trying to say I don't love you guys, and I won't call you out by name, but they didn't use it in the first week, so they lost the bonus points. Now they still get the other points, but anyways, that's my Lonzo Ball National Treasures rant. This card is actually beautiful. I wonder if it wasn't submitted for grading because of the fact that the seller was in Germany. I might actually submit this for grading. What do you think? I don't know how to analyze centering on this card though. Maybe actually, let me get out my centering tool and see. This is dynamic live video, I know. The Grademaster centering tool. I'll put a link for that in the YouTube as well. So there is 2 lines that run somewhat parallel on this. I wonder if they end up being equidistant though, because that's really the challenge. That one falls on line number 7, and over here it falls on line number 4. So either it's really off center or that's not the case, and I would need a measuring tape. Auto, does it have a streak in it? Right there at the very bottom, does it have a streak in it? Is a 9.5 gonna make a huge difference in the value of this card? I don't know, but really incredible eBay Mailday from, looks like Lars, from Lars in Germany. Fantastic. Gonna give him some good positive feedback. It arrived safely, it arrived promptly all the way from Germany. And I only had to pay standard eBay shipping, I think. No, he might have charged like 15 bucks, but that's fine. All right, we're on fire. I just had a rant. I just had a National Treasures Alonzo Ball RPA. One of the craziest cards that I've ever gone after. So, in honor of the rant, first off, let's drink some coffee. Oh, I gotta get back to work, and I gotta mail some stuff to you, Mike. All right, so this is from All Sweaty, right? Yep. From Jay, All Sweaty. Really fun collector. Speaks his mind, shares stuff. Again, so sometimes people get into fights over things, and it's so petty. And I'm not saying that we're all here to win free stuff either. One of the coolest things, though, Jay does do a lot of contest giveaway enterings of his own. He'll be the first person to tell you, go to your settings. When you're on his profile, click settings and go to turn off retweets. You won't see any of his retweets. But he has gone out of his way when there's things that are local to me in Southern California to DM me or to reply to them and tag me. I've gotten free pizza thanks to him through the GoFuji app. He's helped me see free movie tickets. He's actually offered me free game tickets. I think it was either a Clippers game or a hockey game, maybe an Anaheim Ducks game, and I just couldn't go. But he happened to win them, and he said, I don't live there. Ivan should go. So some of these people that sometimes maybe they post one political thing or they post one opinion and you block them, they're people. Let's get out of 2018 and go back to 1960, not for the hierarchy or for all of that, but just because people could disagree back then and still be neighbors, still be friends. Well, neighbors takes on a different connotation today in the internet. You guys are my neighbors. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. You're my neighbors. I'm gonna treat you right. It's gonna take a lot for you to get blocked by me on Twitter or on Instagram or on Periscope. So let's try and do the same. Let's share a little grace. Let's take each other's negatives with the positives and really focus on the good. Can we do that? Can we be kind? Can we be friends? I lost 4 viewers during that rant. Let me go back to yelling at you guys about money. That'll get you watching again. So Jay is super kind. He's been a huge supporter of mine, and he sent me this pretty incredible looking Mailday. He sent this a long time ago too, and he's been patient. He hasn't been like, when you gonna open it, man? He knows that life is crazy. One of the funny things, well, funny, I don't know, but I use that word a lot, is sometimes people are like, but you're on Twitter all the time. You know, why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you getting this done? And it's like, I actually get on Twitter when I'm busy. Because when you're busy, you have like 3 minutes in between things. This is 45 minutes into our video. We've been filming for 45 minutes now. Do you know what it takes in my day to be able to say, I've got 45 minutes to do something and I'm still not even done? So I appreciate the patience of those of you that are patient, but it's a funny conundrum that when I'm on Twitter, it's actually because I'm busy. Does anyone else feel that way? Does anyone else experience that? So, first off, who sends something in an incredible jeweled bag like this? I love this. I'm gonna keep this so that if I do sell something, like if I sell this Lonzo Ball, it's going in here. This is for the high-end thing, even though now it already has Rexford hair on it just from being on my desk. That's a whole nother story. So Jay went out and he bought on the secondary market a couple of those collections where guys were just selling off tons and tons of packs of National Baseball Card Day. This will give you a peek into the mind of Jay. So at All Sweaty, known as Slick Sweaty, I don't know where that comes from, but I love the guy. So he said, essentially, I'm gonna buy this. Yeah, those guys are gonna make money, but then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna collate sets and give them to my friends. So he collated the entire set here, sent it to me, just out of the kindness of his heart, didn't ask for any money, and he also put all of the best cards, arguably best cards, current market best cards, in top loaders. So this is some filler while I get this all opened. Also, I'm a little confused because apparently he thinks Ahmed Rosario is one of the best cards. Ooh, burn! Mets burn. So yeah, so this is literally cards 1 through 30 from the Topps National Baseball Card Day collection, including Shohei Ohtani there. So glad they chose to put him on as a batter. Didi Gregorius, Chris Davis. My only beef with this set is that they gave Rizzo the Cubs spot. So there's an Albies in there that he put in a top loader. There's that Rizzo. So all the way through card number 30. But wait, there's more, because it's all sweaty. He wouldn't just leave it at that. He included both of the bonus in-shop cards, the Aaron Judge and the Rhys Hoskins. Rhys Hoskins being a rookie card. Both of the in-shop cards there. Now what's cool about this is I actually have the Rhys Hoskins already, because Eric at Hall of Fame Baseball Cards, when I went in there, said, hey, did you get into a shop for day 2? Because they actually gave this out the second week. So you went in week 1 for National Baseball Card Day, and you got the Judge and a pack with whatever box you bought. Well, to get the Rhys, you had to come back the next week and do the same thing. So I've actually got an extra of that. Well, guess where that's going? It's going in Tommy's pile, right? That's the way that we roll. So it might be a little while, but that's the way we roll. So this is incredible. So I have the entire 2018 Topps National Baseball Card Day set, thanks to Jay All Sweaty. All right, we are getting close to the end. Oh, but I've got another one that has been on my desk for way too long. If you know this guy, he is one of the greatest. Jay, another Jay, so back-to-back Jays, the 2 best Jays in the hobby. Sorry if you're another Jay out there and you're watching this, and I overlooked you. So from Stroker Ace Kid, who many of you know, many of you follow. He's big not only in the hobby, he's big in NASCAR, he's big in military, he's big in heavy metal circles, gives away jerseys, gives away signed CDs from bands. Incredible guy. Well, he was feeling kind, and so he sent me a care package, and he's also been incredibly patient. August 7th, so over a month ago, he sent this care package. Thank you, Jay, for your patience with this, and I could not be more excited to open this, because I know one of these things is something you can get nowhere else, something personal, something that just reinforces what I'm saying about the community, my neighbors, my card collecting neighbors. Because none of my neighbors here in LA card collect. My friend downstairs doesn't card collect. Our friend across the way doesn't card collect, you know. And not just card collect, but this is one thing, one item, and could not love it more. So I mentioned that he's a veteran, that he does cool things, that he gives stuff away all the time. Well, he made a personal coin. This looks like this comes from a company, Emblematics. Emblaholics, sorry. Emblaholics.com, challenge coins. So look at this incredible coin. This is the official Jason Carey Honor the Military, Military Police Forward Observer, but also random acts of coolness, supporting the hobby, supporting troops, supporting people out there all over that are doing good, that are sacrificing for others. I can't say that I fall anywhere near that. I do what I can. But man, this guy does. This guy really supports people. And so he can actually carry this token. And I'm honored. I'm honored to have one. Random acts of coolness, support, love, respect. I love that. Military Police Forward Observer Jason R. Carey. This is something that I'm honored to be considered worth having. You know, I try to do my part. I try to bring awareness to campaigns when they apply to, again, our neighbors in the hobby. But it's really cool for Jay to think that I deserve one of these. I don't deserve it, but I appreciate having it. And it's going right up there. It's going on the display case. That's going to stay there. So thank you, Jay. Really, really appreciate that. Hey, so the final thing, I don't enter a lot of contests. And actually, I went on a funny streak in August where I won just through Tweet Draw like 3 or 4 contests where I'd actually already said to the people, hey, you know, I'm just retweeting to share. And they were like, oh, look whose name came up. But this one I really did retweet to enter, even though I like supporting the guy. He's a good friend. I mentioned him earlier, Scott Berger, S. Berger Boston. And he is currently raising funds for a brain tumor walk that he's doing. He's a 2 or maybe 3-time cancer survivor with brain tumors. And he did the tweet draw and it came up with my name, and I could not be more happy because one of my things that I love are starting lineups. I actually need to get rid of a couple of them to clear some shelf space. Or maybe, should I get rid of them or should I just open them for my kids? Let them play with them. Yeah, that's a way to get around the need for cleaning things up. But this is one that I will not open, but I will cherish. So congrats and enjoy the SLU. Was very excited to actually win this competition. Oh, and here's the thing, I gotta do some shake-a-shakes, make sure there's nothing else mixed up in here, because he did not end there. Those of you watching on YouTube can already see into the package. So this is, let's start off with I wanted to say the coolest part of it, but I don't even know. So this is Bo Jackson starting lineup. Look at that. Running through the field with his glove up, going for a catch. I don't know that I ever had one of this design either as a kid. This is 1989, so this would be the second year. Or no, it's 1990 edition. So it might be third year. I'd have to double check on that. But Bo Jackson starting lineup with 2 baseball cards in there. Beautiful running, catching pose, outfield Bo. Really love that. Look at those jerseys back then too. The Royals jerseys, they didn't have like numbers sewn on them or anything. So that's from S. Berger Boston. Just look at that jersey. It's so funny. It was just, can you imagine them wearing those types of jerseys today? But he didn't end there. He did something special and something silly. The special thing is, I've never seen one of these. A Topps collector pen of Chris Bryant. Has anyone else seen one of these? I don't even know where these came from. Did these come from Topps? That's incredible. That's really cool. So that's super special. But then the trolling did not end at the very end. I don't know if this was, I'm going to assume this was on purpose. So those of you who know me very well know that I am a firm believer that Pete Rose not only cheated, he cheated against his team. I believe from the ledger results and from some personal conversations, yep, I'm doing that, I'm doing the insider thing, but from some personal conversations with people that were close to the Cincinnati Reds teams in particular, that he did actually throw games when he had money bet against his own team. Unforgivable offense, should not be in the Hall of Fame, should be banned for life. Hey, guess what? He is banned for life. Get over it. But there are some people out there that love him. There are some collectors that defend him. And Leaf even did a tribute set, Leaf Living Legends. And Scott thought it would be funny to include 2 packs of that at the tail end of his incredible mail day that I was looking forward to. So I don't know if that was on purpose to do some of the trolling that we've seen some other people do, but it's always fun. I mean, it's all in good fun. So let's actually open these up because I know that there's a chance that there's a Pete Rose autograph in these. And if I do damage to the cards, I apologize. But if I do hit an autograph, you know what I'll do? I will give it away to someone out there that may themselves be a Pete Rose fan. So I respect him. Tough ball player, played tough, you know, gave it his all. But that's, you know, it's an interesting world. I mean, I talk about being an entrepreneur and striving for more and doing so with integrity. That's the huge part, because too often when we start striving for more, we can lose our path. I feel like that's maybe what happened. He strove so hard for so much more. Well, where are you going to be satisfied? You need a new rush. You need a new thrill. And players weren't paid back then like they were today. Definitely a fun personality. I understand why people loved him. You know, he ended his career not too much longer after I was born, so I didn't get to see a whole ton of him play. But again, for me, it's a couple of the conversations that I've had, as well as my firm belief that he cheated, that give me my opinion. And since there weren't any autographs in here, you know what we can do with these cards? Over the sheet. But thank you. So thank you so much. Absolutely incredible mail day. I'm actually, give me just a second to, I'm going to look around and make sure that I'm not missing any more mail, because that could happen with a mail day of these proportions. It's actually a cool little stuffing piece there. Okay, no, that's all the mail. It's all been opened. It's all done. So thank you. I can't thank you guys enough. Like I said, my collect fam, hobby neighbors, friends, community, whatever you want to call it, it's incredible. And this type of love, I can't even tell you guys where I was at this morning, and the fact that I had this hour now to dedicate to this has put me in a completely different mindset, in a completely different place. And I look forward to treasuring these cards for a long time, and sharing more of them with you. And like I said, thank you for being patient. You know, one of the things I'm building towards is I want to be able to be a force like that, and not think twice before stopping and sorting through some stuff and creating a mail day for you guys. So let's keep it up. Let's keep the hobby love going. If you're free Thursday nights, watch our show Go GTS Live on YouTube, Twitch, Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, live stream. I feel like I'm still forgetting one. We're up to 6 places we broadcast. I'm still probably forgetting one. But for a chance to win some great cards, great memorabilia, get some hobby news and insights, get more of my opinions. Don't forget to sign up for Shopkick if you haven't already. If you ever buy cards on eBay, or if you ever set foot in a Target, you should have Shopkick on your phone. It's free money. It might take a little time, as most things do, but I just redeemed 2 $10 gift cards on there for eBay, so I'm going to be able to add some more stuff to my collection without setting my family behind, by being smart and being disciplined and using our day-to-day shopping. Even Amazon gives you points depending on what it is you buy, so check out Shopkick app. What else is there to say? Just thanks again. Some of these things are absolutely incredible pieces. Jay Carey for the incredible card, coin, Scott Berger of Boston for the starting lineup and the pen, Tommy for this absolutely bonkers fat Cubs mail day, Rick up in NorCal for the very wonderful Topps Chrome cards that I don't have, of favorite player and a new player. Love it. Jay, all sweaty. Look at that. The entire Topps National Baseball Card Trading Day. We've got Jonathan E. Hoover, hand making, or hand cutting at least, down to size, a pennant holder for my vintage pennant. Absolutely touched. And then on top of it all, Mark Anderson with the Nolan Arenado Topps rookie card. Thinking of me, being kind. Thank you guys. Be kind, be generous, even when you're down, even when you're frustrated, even when you disagree. Be kind and collect. That's what I got.